Hi guys, I'm Exactchaos and it is an awesome day. Project Hospital is releasing the Infectious Diseases DLC and we've got an early look at it. It is coming to Steam today, I believe, Tuesday the 18th of August. So yeah, look out for that if you are a fan. So what is the Infectious Diseases DLC? Well, it's a new department, basically. So this little guy down here is what it is. So it's a new department bringing all kinds of new stuff. We can have DID officers. So let's quickly move over to our infectious diseases area. So we've got DID officers over here, which is basically a GP's office, or a doctor's office for epidemiologists. Then we also have hospitalization in infectious diseases, and that includes isolation, including isolated wards over here and regular wards, and yeah, basic diagnostics facilities and so on that you would also generally tend to find. Okay, so what else? So let's quickly open this up and we can see. So look how cool these rooms are. So now we've got all kinds of patients that's being held in isolation. So as part of the infectious diseases DLC, there are 65 conditions that need to be managed within the department. Some of them have moved over from internal medicine, but a lot are new. So we've got stuff like typhoid fever and Zika fever and anything else that's highly contagious. And what I do like about this is that it now kind of tells you this is highly contagious, and then you need to worry about it. And there is the potential of an outbreak if you don't have people in the isolation section over here. Let's move over here to see if we've got someone else on this side. Here we've got someone with babesiosis. I have no idea what that is. Not a doctor. This is an infectious disease. I believe this might be one of those that moved over from internal medicine, but it's not really contagious or anything like that, or not at least from the hospital's perspective, and so they're not necessarily in an isolation. We'll look at this guy over here, H5N1 bird flu. And one of the things that you do find is that they do give you a little bit of information. And with some of these very high profile infectious diseases like H5N1 bird flu and COVID-19, which is also in the game, by the way, you do get a little bit of an explanation of what it is, where it comes from, when it was recorded first, all these kind of things. So here you can see this was spread from birds to humans and was first recorded in 2004. So that's basically a little bit of information that you can get. So it just kind of teaches you a little bit as you go. But what you can also do is you can set areas. So what happens is if you don't manage this properly and you end up with someone with a highly contagious disease in your kind of regular ward or somewhere else, what happens is you will find that there could be an outbreak. People can spread the disease. And so a part of how you can manage that is you can come over here and you can say, select an area to be biohazard. So what I would do is you'd say, well, you click this and you link this area, and that whole area is painted this yellow color. That's what I've done over here. And that means patients can't freely walk around over here, but also it means that doctors and staff wear masks when they enter this area. So out here, you can see there's a doctor or a technician or someone, a staff member, not wearing a mask. Over here, on the other hand, they've got a mask. Let's see if we can find someone that's actually going to walk out. Slow this down a little bit. Currently got a mask on. Let's turn it around so we can see it. There you go. Currently got a mask on. As she exits, take it off straight away. And there we go. Back in there. This room needs a mask also, so probably better to move that over. But so that's kind of the way that works. So you can try and manage that a little bit better. But if you don't manage it properly, you will end up with one of the new events, which is an outbreak. And then you might have multiple waves of specific diseases that you have to deal with in your hospital, and staff members and so on that can also catch it. So it is quite an interesting one. As with any DLC, you also find all kinds of new furniture pieces. So let's have a quick look around if we can spot something. I'm using these new chairs over here, so that's a new chair variety. There's some new furniture that you can put in the common rooms, like I think the larger coffee machines, corner units. If we move around this way, And of course, brand new style ambulances. There we go. That looks like a Mercedes Sprinter van, maybe. So yeah, there we go. So brand new stuff all around, including all kinds of diseases that needs to be managed. So yeah, absolutely brings tons of new content, and I think it adds a nice bit of variety to the game. If you're the kind of person that likes Project Hospital, so if you know Project Hospital, you played Project Hospital before, then I would absolutely recommend you grabbing the Infectious Diseases DLC. It adds the extra department, of course, but tons of variety in terms of how you play and manage. So now it's not just about managing and treating patients, but it's also about how you manage and treat patients. Do you isolate them? What is the process of getting people from your emergency department to your infectious diseases department? Do they go straight into isolation or not? Where do people start wearing masks? One of the infectious diseases that is also added is, of course, COVID-19, and one of those things that is causing a lot of panic and problems around the world, a lot of heartbreak around the world at the moment. So you can try your hand at managing an outbreak like that within your hospital using this new Infectious Diseases DLC. So if you're a Project Hospital fan, I would suggest you head over to the Steam store right now and pick up the Infectious Diseases DLC, which is coming out today, Tuesday, the 18th of August. And that's about it for Infectious Diseases. I will be starting a new series where we're going to do a Center for Disease Control or something like that, using the Infectious Diseases DLC. So stay tuned for that on the channel. If you've liked this video, please hit that like button. If you've liked this kind of content and this kind of review, please subscribe and stay tuned for others. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.